Everyone, we also want to take a quick look here at shares of Alibaba today. They are higher as of right now after the opening cross. You're seeing them up here in the U.S. by about 1.7%. JD is moving as well here. This comes as China reportedly prepares a new round of measures to support its economy. That's according to a Bloomberg report out this week. Policymakers considering issuing at least 1 trillion yuan or about $137 billion of additional sovereign debt for infrastructure projects here. Now, this would likely benefit, or at least expected by investors to benefit, companies in the e-commerce landscape like JD.com, like Alibaba as well. It's also interesting as part of this too, you're seeing more of a vocal tenor around some of the Chinese ministries looking towards where they can make additional investments around AI. Alibaba would also be a significant player in that, given that they've got what I believe is called the Ernie bot right now. That is their AI play. And so specifically a few different areas of investment, or at least injecting more capital into the economy and infrastructure plans where Alibaba, could be a beneficiary here.
Yeah, certainly. And there would be, if this report in fact is true and Chinese officials do follow through with this stimulus, that could be a boost, more broadly speaking, not just Alibaba, not just JD.com, but even multinational companies with large exposure in China where some of their sales have been pressured. In theory, if this injection does come through and we do see the economy return to a bit of faster growth than we had been anticipating, certainly a number of companies with exposure to China could benefit here down the line. But it's important to note that if in fact we do see the stimulus effort from China, this would be a shift in the stance that we have seen so far from the government, who has avoided some of these broader fiscal stimulus measures so far. So I think it also brings up some questions just about how dire the situation is there and what is necessary in order to boost the economy going forward.
And the timing is amazingly critical here. You think about the next few weeks and how critical that is, especially for the consumer eye and those dollars or yen and spending there, because we're leading up to what is the core consumer Prime Day analogous type of event, which is Singles Day that takes place in China. And 11/11, typically when you see some of these major deals, promotional sales, discounts on Alibaba, on JD.com. And so if that stimulus were put into effect prior to that, the amount of that would potentially cascade into Alibaba's marketplace or JD.com certainly going to be a focus for investors to keep an eye on here.